Okay, starting with that, I pretty much know that you have a rough idea. I'll start with what a trial advocacy consists of. Like you said, हाँ witnesses को examine करना, not only the other party's witness, your own witness also. So basically, in criminal trial, you have a prosecution, you have the defense. Prosecution are the ones which have to prove their case from the starting. So you know how a case happens. You have जब एक case trial court जाता है, तो it is some state. So या तो the state of Madhya Pradesh or any state like that, or Union of India versus the accused. So that is how the case title is. Which means in a criminal trial, it's always the state which is defending for the victim, and then you have the accused. So that's the basic understanding of how a criminal thing works. Civil में तो दोनों parties individuals ही होती हैं. ठीक है. अब criminal में जो state होता है वो कह रहा होता है that the accused has done this offense. So that party is known as the prosecution. And of course, the opposite one, which is saying that we haven't done this offense, is the defense. I'm explaining this because I really don't want you to have those minor doubts. These things should be clear to start from. ठीक है. अब having this clear that there is prosecution, there is defense. Now, for example, you are the prosecuting, like the prosecutor, the public prosecutor, the person who represents the state and argues in the court. Now, if you are that, what you have to go there and do is pehle, there are 4 things that you have to do in a trial. Like one person mentioned, I think Suraj Chetan mein se one person mentioned cross-examination. You of course have cross-examination, but you have 3 more very important aspects. You start with an opening statement, then you go to chief examination या examination in chief जैसे उसे correctly कहा जाता है. Then you go towards cross-examination, and then at the end you go towards the closing statement. So it's opening statement, examination in chief, cross-examination, and then you have your closing statement. This is how a trial का पूरा procedure is. I will explain how it happens exactly in a competition. तो पहले क्या होता है, प्रोसिक्यूशन का, प्रोसिक्यूटर का, जो भी इंसान ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट देने आ रहा है, दैट पर्सन कम्स, गिव्स द ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट. देन द सेकंड, द डिफेंस का पर्सन कम्स, गिव्स द ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट. देन यू कॉल फॉर द प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेसेस. सो दोज आर विटनेसेस जो प्रोसिक्यूटर ने डिसाइड कर दिया है कि ये हमको चाहिए, ये लोग होंगे हु आर इनफ टू शो दैट प्रोसिक्यूशन इज करेक्ट. ठीक है. तो प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेसेस आर दोज विटनेसेस हु विल सपोर्ट द प्रोसिक्यूशन केस. ही विल इनवाइट द प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस वन बाय वन. पहले को बुलाया, उसका एग्जामिनेशन इन चीफ किया. ना एग्जामिनेशन इन चीफ इज वेरी प्लेन एंड सिंपल, बेसिक. You ask basic questions to them. Okay, now basic questions means you ask them the time, like the name, and you ask them to detail on why they are here. Those are the 2 questions you usually ask while you're doing examination in chief. कि नाम क्या है, मतलब you introduce yourself to the court, that is what you request the witness to do. And second, why they are here. These are the 2 usual basic questions. So you don't ask a direct question. Direct question means you don't ask a question जिसका आंसर सिर्फ yes या no में दे सकता है. You ask a question which can be answered in a descriptive manner. Okay? That is a rule for cross-examination as well. You can't or you shouldn't ask a question which has a yes or no. This you will understand once you start studying Evidence Act. उसमें लिखा है ये, you are not allowed to. And then after doing this examination in chief of prosecution witness 1, for example, the first witness, we named them as PW1, prosecution witness 1. The opposite counsel, after you have done the chief, you can say that the court is now open. Yeah, the floor is now open, and I invite the defense counsel to cross-examine. Yeah, for cross-examination, whichever way. So the person will ask judge's permission, will come and start cross-examination. Now this, you of course know, is the vital part of trial advocacy, because this is the place where you have to break the witness. Now breaking the witness is a regular term that we use. Breaking the witness मतलब ऐसे सवाल पूछो जिसमें वो अपने आप को ही contradict कर ले या कुछ गलत बोल दे. ठीक है. I will explain this with an example also after I've explained all the procedures. ठीक है. So to take out any false statement, to say that this person is not credible, yeah, this person doesn't know a thing. For example, in a case, this is one of those Ashish Bhattam versus State of Madhya Pradesh is a case. It's a very famous case for some lover murdering a girl and etc. करके Supreme Court का judgment है. इस case में क्या हुआ था? The person who had seen the accused, now this person, this accused को एक जिस witness ने देखा है, the witness is a neighbor. Now the case is all about this individual, the accused, entering a house of his girlfriend, killing the girlfriend, killing the girlfriend's sister in early morning hours when the parents had gone out for a morning walk, and he comes outside and runs towards some direction. Now this witness says that I had seen him running towards the right side of the road. Now right side of the road is from his gate. He can see towards the right side of the road. And when asked, he says, yes, it is towards the bus stop that he was running. I saw him running towards the bus stop. Now, जो उसका right side of the house था, that was not the direction of the bus stop, it was opposite. This was a major factor why they released the accused. Because he was the only eyewitness, the neighbor, and उसकी credibility नहीं थी. Okay, so this is all that you have to do in cross-examination. You have to make the person reach. You can ask very simple, very stupid questions. Like, isme, imagine what would have happened in the cross-examination. The person would have said, where is the bus stop in your locality? Which place, which side was he running? And इस questions के बीच में उसने gap कर दिया होगा. Would have confused the witness. The witness did not know, like, did not think of answering the correct things. He just said right side में दौड़ा, bus stop left side में है, and the thing went off. So that's what you have to do in your cross-examination. Try to bring out the veracity. Hanji Kanishka, please go ahead.
So, ma'am, the public prosecutor will do the examination in chief, and the opposite counsel will do the cross-examination.
Yes, this has to be done for the prosecution witnesses. Now, for example, you are the defense counsel. Okay, you are defending the accused. I am the prosecutor. I am defending, like, I'm accusing the person. I'm saying he's the convict. Correct. Now, I have 5 witnesses. You have 5 witnesses. Your witnesses will be called defense witness, DW. Okay? And they will be marked in the order that you want. Yeah, trial advocacy mein, it's according to the fact sheet that they give you. They tell who is defense witness 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can number them whichever way. Prosecution witnesses mein, again, I number. I say PW1, PW2, PW3. So PW1 is Suraj, PW2 is Sansita. So like that I mentioned. Ab I am prosecutor. The case, a criminal trial always starts with the prosecution. Okay? So I start. I bring my witness. I chief the witness. Chief वो करता है जिसका खुद का witness होता है. तो मेरा witness है तो I will do the chief. You are the defense witness. You will come and cross the first prosecution witness. अगर तोड़ दिया तो बढ़िया, नहीं तोड़ पाए तो वापस चला जाएगा. It's a situation, it's very difficult and very rare that you can break every witness. Like, you have to be extremely good, and the opposite team also has to be थोड़ा सा गया गुजरा type जिसमें तुमसे मतलब सारे टूट गए. वरना it's very, very difficult to break all witnesses. And don't worry, you breaking, now witnesses also have their own वो. कुछ witnesses होते हैं जो बहुत जरूरी होते हैं. जैसे ये sole eye witness वाला जो witness होता है, that individual is very important, because sole eyewitness, when you study criminal law, you'll understand that if there is an eyewitness, he's very, very important in circumstantial evidence. And second, if there is a sole eyewitness, the entire case revolves around the sole eyewitness credibility. ठीक है, तो you have to, this is a very strong witness. अगर PW1 मेरा एक sole eyewitness है and तुमने उसे तोड़ दिया, the case is automatically leaning towards your side. ठीक है. After examination in chief, like I'm taking example of Kanishka being the defense counsel abhi bhi, I call, the thing is over, you can say conclude once you think that your thing is done. एक टाइम लिमिट भी दिया जाता है कंपटीशन में कि इतना ही टाइम कर सकते हो ये सब. ठीक है, हर चीज के लिए एक टाइम लिमिट दिया जाता है कि इतने विटनेसेस के लिए इतना टाइम है, या पूरे ट्रायल के लिए, मतलब दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द रूल्स ऑफ द कंपटीशन, या पूरा तुम्हारे क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन के लिए तुम्हारे पास इतना टाइम है, दैट दे गिव अकॉर्डिंगली. और फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक विटनेस ग्रुप से टूट गया तो तुम बोल सकते हो दैट्स ऑल योर ऑनर, आई वुड लाइक टू प्रोसीड फ्रॉम हियर. और यू कैन ऑल्सो ड्यूरिंग योर क्रॉस यू कैन एम्फसाइज, जैसे अभी आई विल जस्ट कम इनटू हाउ यू क्रॉस एग्जामिन अलोंग विद दिस. नाउ फॉर एग्जाम्पल देयर इज अ डिफेंस विटनेस, यू हैव क्रॉस एग्जामिन, तुम्हारा टूट गया वो बंदा. जैसे आई विटनेस का एग्जाम्पल आई विल टेक रिपीटेडली. यू टेक द सोल आई विटनेस हैज बीन ब्रोकन, सो यू कैन से योर ऑनर प्लीज काइंडली टेक नोट that this individual said that towards the right direction is where the person was running, but the bus stop is towards the left side. And he also mentioned that he ran towards the bus stop. all these sentences together do not throw light towards any credibility, but it shows that this person has very less credibility, and over this entire evidence we cannot say that the accused should be held liable in this particular case or under this and this section. Okay, so if you break the witness itna strongly, so you can say this. For example, कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो वो छोटी छोटी चीजें मतलब गलत बोल देंगे, जिसका इम्पैक्ट इतना ज्यादा आपके केस में नहीं आएगा. समझ रहे हो? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई आस्क द नेबर, जैसे फैक्ट शीट में दे रखा है दैट द नेबर हैज 2 daughters. दिस आई विटनेस हैज 2 daughters. ठीक है, एंड ये आई विटनेस से तुम पूछते हो तो वो कहता है आई हैव 1 daughter. You should understand that these witnesses are not real. They are from some school, college, जो भी है वहां के बच्चे जहां पे तुम जा रहे हो जनरली, और उन लोगों को ब्रीफ करा जाता है. ठीक है, तो अगर उनको ये नहीं बताया कि तुम्हारे 2 बच्चे हैं, तो वो वहां पे तुम उससे पूछो कि वो बोलेगा 1 बच्चा है. Now this won't affect the case much. You understand? Because इससे नहीं पता चल रहा उसने देखा कहाँ भागते हुए, क्या देखा. That is not being affected. So it doesn't affect the case much. But this is also a point which shows that this person really does not know what he's saying, or doesn't know about his children. So it's a very basic thing that the person should know. इसमें you don't conclude the entire cross examination. You don't say बस हो गया, मेरा point prove हो गया. नहीं हुआ कुछ भी proof. But you can also tell the court that please kindly take note that it is mentioned in the moot proposition that he has 2 children and he really can't even keep account of how many children he has. What credibility will he have to show witnesses? समझ आया? तो that is how you use. If you have to, for example, just make them note it. Conclude नहीं करना है, बस उन्हें बोलना है नोट कर लें. तो जजेस क्या करते हैं, इसको सबको नोट करते हैं, और अगर ऐसी चीजों का 4-5 बार ऐसे गलत गलत जवाब है फॉर बेसिक क्वेश्चंस, यू कैन से दैट दिस पर्सन, मतलब तुम लिटरली यू कैन गो टू द एक्सटेंट एंड से दिस पर्सन हैज सम मेमोरी लॉस प्रॉब्लम और एनीथिंग, द पर्सन डजंट रिमेंबर द नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रन दैट ही हैज. And this is a good thing about trials that I personally like, because you can go way above. Of course, respect the witnesses, don't disrespect them, but you can go way above your जो moot prop में तुम फंस जाते हो moot courts में, उससे ज्यादा जा सकते हो इस केस में in a trial. ठीक है, तो उसको क्रॉस एग्जामिन किया. अब I will come to the things about the integrities of chief and cross a little later. I'll just go to the last factor that I mentioned, that is the closing statement. ठीक है, अब I will discuss opening statement and closing statement together. Now, opening statement is the statement that you start with, as the name suggests. So when you go to the bench, prosecutor आया अपना, उसने बोला कि he will specify. Now, this is the first thing that you say in the court. So this has to be very impressive. This has to be drafted in such a way that you introduce, for example, if you are in the side of the person who has died, like prosecution counsel, मैं prosecutor बार बार बोल रही हूँ, so prosecution. So there are 2 girls who have died in this case, for example. So I say it is 2 young lives which were destroyed just because one individual could not listen to a no. You understood? So I go to that extent, वो पूरा जो pink में देखा है या जैसे देखा है, you go to that extent of don't become too overboard. Don't think of it as a Bollywood movie. It is a court going on. It is people who are there who have been in courts. जो judges होंगे ट्रायल में वो भी ऐसे सब normally courts में बैठते हैं. So don't go overboard. But when you tell them, just make them वो feeling आनी चाहिए, उनको वो emotions आनी चाहिए. They should be connected to what you're saying. They should feel that it's an actual case. So that is the first strike should be really nice, and that is your opening statement. When you start your preparation, you should always start with your opening statement and make an opening statement. मतलब first week में बना दो, क्योंकि opening statement change नहीं होगी. You can of course add in it. You can add quotations. You can add cases. You can add judges ने कोई ऐसे case में कुछ कहा हो. You can add such things, but make your opening statement in the first week. That's like an advice that I have. Starting में बना लो उसको. You have to introduce your case in the opening statement. ठीक है, introduce the case in मतलब and make them understand what the case is all about. For that you can use flowery language. For that you can be very legal. It depends on your style of speaking. It's very subjective. That's opening statement. I hope you have understood opening statement and इसमें कोई doubt नहीं, because I have nothing more to add in opening statements. So if you have anything, you have any questions on opening statement, मुझसे पूछ लो, वरना I can go to the closing statement.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Chetan.
Ma'am, basically, whatever the fact have been given in the moot proposition, as a prosecutor, you have to summarize it and like explain it to the judges.
See, in a trial, when you get a moot prop, तुम जब opening statement में as a prosecutor जाओगे, you have to say that this is a case of this and this. Then you can of course go ahead and say, these are the witnesses and why you are forming, मतलब give them an introduction कि जैसे chain of circumstantial evidence है, ठीक है? अब I will come, मतलब I'll explain, I'll give you an answer with an explanation so that everyone else also understands. For example, there is जो आशीष भत्तम का मैं केस बोल रही हूँ, उस केस में क्या हुआ था? It's just an example, and now that I've told you this, I'll be using this example again and again. Now, what had happened again? I told you about the eyewitness. उसके साथ ये हुआ था that the girl who was killed, one of the girls, like the girlfriend who was killed, उसका chain which was gifted by her parents was with the accused. Okay? And उससे 2 दिन पहले, the accused had called the girl's house and had offered to marry her, where her parents rejected. Because of some caste issues, rejected the marriage. In response of which, the next day the accused person had called and said that I'll take revenge of this. Okay? These are the normal evidences जो छोटे मोटे हैं. And उसके बाद क्या हुआ था? ये बंदे ने, like the accused person had asked or requested for a plea of alibi. Now I'll explain plea of alibi for you people who do not know about this. It's I think section 9 or 11 of Indian Evidence Act. Plea of alibi is कि मैं वहां पे था ही नहीं जब crime हुआ. So alibi is that I, like for example, a crime has happened in Calcutta and I am the accused. I can say, I can give you like travel tickets, hotel tickets, residence, many witnesses who were with me. Yes, Akash, thank you. Yes, Drishyam is one very big example. सारे tickets निकाल दिए थे उसने, सारे bills दिखा दिए थे कि मैं यहाँ पे था ही नहीं. I had gone to this and this place, सत्संग के लिए गया था. ये रहे होटल के tickets, ये रहे restaurant के tickets, ये रहे traveling tickets. Plea of alibi. Very difficult to break a plea of alibi, and very easy to make it. ठीक है, plea of alibi is one. So that accused individual had used plea of alibi and had said I had gone to my sister's house, who is somewhere in Bombay, and this crime happened in Gwalior. So I had gone to Bombay and मेरी तो एक जिस दिन crime हुआ उससे तो 24 घंटे पहले तो मेरी train की ticket थी, तो impossible. And I was traveling also. He proved I was traveling. He showed TT के records. He showed I was traveling and etc. तो पूरा case was very much towards the side of the defense. Now coming back to explaining what opening statement could have been in such a case, the prosecutor would find it difficult. So he can use the neighbor जिसने देखा, जो chain missing थी. He can say that the object is found with the person who has, मतलब जिसके accused हुआ है, तो chain is another thing. Also, there was recovery of weapon. When this accused was caught, there was the knife that was used to kill both these girls. It was recovered from the place this person had said कि मिलेगा. Section 27 of Evidence Act, that if an accused specifies to the police after being caught कि मैंने weapon यहाँ पे रखा था और weapon वहां पे मिल जाता है, so then that's a very big evidence against the accused for obvious reasons. So that was another evidence. And ऊपर से this individual accused had also confessed in front of an executive magistrate. ठीक है, so these were the facts, major facts. So what an opening statement would do, they would say सामान यहाँ से मिला, इसने confess भी कर दिया वो executive magistrate के सामने, और इसका पहले से इसने threat भी दिया था 24 घंटे पहले. The person died is also because he was rejected. So this is the entire story. This would be your story from prosecution. You have to tell that story to the judge before you start cross-examining. Before you start your chief, before you start your cross, the story that you make. Now, when you start trial, always remember the first thing. Opening statement banane se bhi pehle, make a story. Usually, there's a team of 4 that goes. One becomes the counsel on behalf of the prosecution, another becomes counsel on behalf of the defense, and 2 become the researchers. Okay, now you would think researcher की क्या जरूरत है, मेमो तो बनाना नहीं है, but बहुत बड़ा काम है researcher का, because जो witnesses आपको दिए जाते हैं, the people who are given you as witnesses, वहां पे for example, like I'll again give an example of, for example, Vanshika being the counsel on behalf of the defense and Tirtha being counsel on behalf of the prosecution. Now what you do, वहां पे जब तुम as teams जाओगे, जब तीर्था जाएगी, तीर्था को 5 लोग पकड़ा देंगे, वंशिका को अलग 5 लोग पकड़ा देंगे जिनसे आप दुनिया में या जिंदगी में कभी नहीं मिले, और बोलेंगे ये हैं आपके विटनेसेस, इन्हें ब्रीफ करो. तो आप तीर्था हैज टू ब्रीफ हर विटनेसेस. ब्रीफ इन द सेंस यू हैव टू टेल देम द एंटायर स्टोरी, कि तुमसे ये पूछा जाएगा, ये पूछा जाएगा, तुम्हारी कहानी ये है, इस टाइम पे तुम यहाँ पे थे, इस टाइम पे तुम ये देख रहे थे, इस टाइम पे तुम ये कर रहे थे, कि जो भी उसे क्रॉस करेगा उसके पास उस सबके जवाब हो. एंड दिस एंटायर ब्रीफ shouldn't be ideally more than a page, because when you start you understand every individual is different. कुछ लोग एक पेज से ज्यादा ग्रास्प भी नहीं कर पाएंगे एंड यू वोंट बी गिवन मोर देन हाफ एन आवर. कभी कभी 10 मिनट दिए जाते हैं, कभी कभी हाफ एन आवर. आई एम टेकिंग द लास्ट एक्सटेंट के हाफ एन आवर दिए गए हैं. यू गिव देम अ पेज, यू टेल देम, एंड यू हैव टू ब्रीफ 5 people. So you have to brief, मतलब जितने भी विटनेसेस हैं, you have to brief all of them and you have to say कि तुमने ये किया था, उस टाइम पे ये किया था, कि उससे कुछ भी क्रॉस पूछा जाए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये जो अपना नेबर है आशीष बत्तम वाले केस में, उसको तुम्हें बताना पड़ेगा कि भाई राइट साइड में तुम्हारा बस स्टॉप है, तो तुमने अगर बंदे को देखा राइट साइड भागते हुए देखा, लेफ्ट मत बोलना, राइट में भागते हुए देखा, तुम्हारे घर के डोर से राइट. वो ये ना बोले कि उस साइड से मैंने राइट देखा, तुम्हारे घर के डोर से तुमने राइट देखा. अच्छा तुम उस टाइम पे बाहर क्या कर रहे थे? मैं गार्डन में पानी डालने आया था. अच्छा तुम रोज इस टाइम पे आते हो? नहीं, हाँ मैं रोज इस टाइम पे आता हूँ. तुम पड़ोसियों को कितने अच्छी तरह जानते हो, वहां पे कितनी लड़कियां रहती थी, फैमिली मेंबर्स कौन कौन थे, इस जो ये एक्यूज्ड है इसको तुमने पहले देखा है या नहीं, नाम जानते हो या नहीं, पहचान पाओगे या नहीं, करता क्या था, कितनी इंफॉर्मेशन. सो ऑल दिस दैट इज जनरली कैन बी आस्क्ड, यू हैव टू कवर अप इन योर ब्रीफ. So that brief has to be made, of course, by the speaker as well, but researcher का ज्यादा काम होता है, because speaker का क्रॉस और चीफ करने का भी काम होता है. तो इसमें ये researcher और speaker मिलके ये काम करते हैं. ठीक है, so that brief has to be prepared. Now when I covered that, अब जैसे हमने बात कर ली ओपनिंग की, ओपनिंग में तुमने पूरा स्टोरी बता दिया, हमने बात कर दी चीफ की, तुमने उससे विटनेस से कोई ऐसा सवाल नहीं जो उसको डायरेक्ट आंसर देना पड़े यस और नो, सिर्फ ऐसे सवाल जिसमें वो डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर्स दें. ठीक है, जैसे कि तुम अच्छा कोर्ट में क्या करो, कैन यू प्लीज टेल द कोर्ट अबाउट द पर्पस व्हाई यू आर हियर, दैट्स अ क्वेश्चन दैट यू विल आस्क. द पर्सन विल स्टार्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग दैट आई हैड सीन दिस पर्सन, दिस इज द थिंग दैट हैड हैपेंड एंड ये वो, एंड जो वो बोलेगा ये भी तुम उसे ब्रीफ करते हुए सिखाओगे. जब आपका चीफ होता है ना, चीफ क्या होता है, मेरा विटनेस मैं ही क्वेश्चन कर रही हूँ, तो ऑफकोर्स मैं उसे आंसर भी प्रिपेयर करवाऊंगी ना, मैं उसे बता के आऊंगी दिस इज द क्वेश्चन दैट आई विल आस्क यू इन फ्रंट ऑफ द जजेस, दिस इज द आंसर दैट यू हैव टू गिव. यू हैव टू ट्रेन ऑल योर विटनेसेस. So you train your witness, the witness comes, you give the chief, you tell them all the other details, दूसरा counsel आएगा उससे cross question करेगा. If you have detailed and briefed them well, they can't break. Except कि अगर तुम्हारी किस्मत खराब है और witness बहुत बुद्धू मिला है जिसको समझ नहीं आ रही चीजें, ठीक है, वो आके अच्छी तरह तुम उसे, वो क्रॉस होगा उसका, वो अगर तुमने उसे अच्छी तरह ब्रीफ किया है तो इट्स ऑल सिक्योर्ड, द पर्सन कांट बी ब्रोकन एंड योर प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस 1 is safe. In that same way, prosecution witness 2 will come, you will do the chief, he will give the answer that you had him prepared, या रिसर्चर ने जैसे ब्रीफ किया हो, फिर दूसरा काउंसिल आता है, फिर से क्रॉस करेगा, वैसे वैसे चलता जाएगा. हाँ जी कृतिका.
Ma'am, can the witnesses also turn hostile in this trial?
Yes, but I would come to that later. Of course, they can turn hostile. अब जब ये क्वेश्चन आई गया तो I'll go ahead answer this. Now, hostile witnesses are witnesses who turn. अब hostile witnesses generally trial competitions में come at the final stage. They don't give it to you in the start. So it depends on the competition, of course. और ये वो कभी बताते नहीं है. कुछ competitions में बता देंगे, कुछ में बताएंगे ही नहीं कि तुम्हें hostile मिलेगा. तो hostile witnesses can of course be there. Hostile witnesses are those, जैसे तुमने उसे बोला कि अरे राइट में है बस स्टॉप और राइट में वो भागा, यही बोलना है, वो बोलेगा नहीं मैंने तो देखा ही नहीं इसको, मैं तो था ही नहीं. Now that is hostile. He has turned towards the other side. Now, if a hostile witness comes, you have to मतलब show that the person is not credible. Hostile witness को तुम खुद ही छोड़ सकते हो, ठीक है, but you have to break the witness for that. So you have to ask the court's permission to cross-examine the person. ठीक है, जिसका तुम चीफ कर रहे थे वो अगर हॉस्टाइल निकल आता है क्रॉस के टाइम पे, आई वॉज डूइंग चीफ, दिव्यांग स्टार्टेड डूइंग क्रॉस ऑफ द पर्सन एंड वो इंसान पलट गया, तो मेरे को समझ आ गया दैट दिस पर्सन हैज टर्न्ड हॉस्टाइल. आफ्टर दैट दिस दिव्यांग विल एंड हिज थिंग एंड गो, बिकॉज ये तो हॉस्टाइल हो गया, इसको तो फायदा हो गया. I will ask for permission, come to the forum, and then I will ask the permission of the court and cross examine them. Hostile witnesses का भी section है evidence में. अब why I'm specifying evidence CRPC again and again इस पूरे thing में, because it is trial, evidence of course is important, procedure is also important. So CRPC and evidence के sections basic पता होने चाहिए. ठीक है, evidence wouldn't be that tough to know. सीआरपीसी के तो कुछ ही सेक्शंस पता होने चाहिए कि ये जो मैं ऑर्डर भी बोल रही हूँ ना, प्रोसिक्यूशन, उसके बाद ये सब भी लिखा है सीआरपीसी में. ठीक है, तो ये सब भी पढ़ लेना जब तुम प्रिपेयर करो, जब भी. ठीक है. अब इफ द पर्सन बिकम्स हॉस्टाइल देन यू हैव टू क्रॉस द पर्सन. उसकी क्रेडिबिलिटी अब तुम्हें तोड़नी है, एंड दैट इज टफ बिकॉज यू हैव ब्रीफ्ड द पर्सन ऑन योर ओन. तो उस टाइम पे योर आर्ट ऑफ एडवोकेसी हैज टू बी सो स्ट्रांग दैट यू एबल टू ब्रेक द पर्सन. आस्क एनीथिंग, जस्ट ब्रेक द क्रेडिबिलिटी ऑफ द पर्सन सो दैट यू कैन टेल द कोर्ट दैट दिस पर्सन इज नॉट क्रेडिबल एंड हैज टर्न्ड हॉस्टाइल, shouldn't be relied on for this case. Ended there, the person, वो विटनेस खत्म हो गया फिर. और द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट इज, अगर किसी कंपटीशन में बता भी देना कि हॉस्टाइल होगा, कौन सा हॉस्टाइल होगा नहीं पता. वो तुम्हारा सोल आई विटनेस भी हो सकता है, वो तुम्हारा मेडिकल एग्जामिनर भी हो सकता है, वो कोई भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, सो दैट यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्रूशियल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि कौन, मतलब उस टाइम पे तुम्हें, यू शुड बी ऑलवेज प्रिपेयर वेल योर प्रिपरेशन स्टेज ऑल्सो, दैट इफ अ विटनेस बिकम्स हॉस्टाइल, what will you do? What will be the questions that you'll ask? How much integrities will you go to? Nitty-gritties will you go to? For example, अभी तो हम आई विटनेस का क्रॉस की बात कर रहे हैं ना, हम एक बात करते हैं मेडिकल विटनेस की. Now, if something like any criminal case happens, majorly, especially rape और ये सारे cases, there are chemical examiners, जिसके पास weapons जाते हैं, जिसके पास blood test जाते हैं, जो वो examine करके serologist आता है, उसका report में मिलती है आपको. That person can also be called as a witness. ठीक है, उसके अलावा देयर आर पीपल लाइक डॉक्टर्स कैन बी कॉल्ड. फॉर एग्जांपल, द पर्सन, अगर रेप का केस है तो विक्टिम को किसने एग्जामिन किया, दैट पर्सन कैन बी कॉल्ड. इफ सच प्रैक्टिशनर्स, मेडिकल प्रैक्टिशनर्स हैव बीन क्रॉस्ड, इट्स वेरी इजी टू ब्रिंग देम आउट बिकॉज दे वोंट नो साइंस. बच्चे लोग के ही हैं, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे दे आर नॉट एक्चुअल डॉक्टर्स, नर्सेस. But this was my overconfidence because it broke in one of the trials in which I had gone to. मेरे second round में one chemical examiner came and she knew everything. She knew DNA polygraphy. She knew small things. जो पूरा जितना उसमें काम था, हर word का उसको मतलब पता था, जैसे वो सही में chemical examiner हो. Because this was the UILS trial and this happened because the witnesses there also have a competition. वहाँ पे एक best witness की trophy दी जाती है, so they also prepare really well. And she was one of the runners-up of winners last year, so she of course prepared really well and came. So that's a very rare possibility that people will come so well prepared. ठीक है, generally it's easy to break such people who have a professional background because you ask them professional questions and they have no clue about it. Okay, so उनकी credibility break हो जाती है. That is how you treat hostile witness. You have to ask for permission, come cross them, finish off their credibility and ask them to leave.
Understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, great. Now I told you about opening statement. I told you about chief. बता दिया मैंने कि basic questions तुम पूछोगे, कोई direct question नहीं पूछोगे. उसके बाद you can then of course go ahead with cross. Cross में you have to break the witness. I have been mentioning it again and again. Break the witness, break it anyway. जैसे अगर कोई पुलिस इंस्पेक्टर है, and it's very general. Okay, prosecution witnesses में हमेशा होता ही है एक पुलिस ऑफिशियल, जो एसआई होगा उस केस का, जो इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर होगा, दैट इंडिविजुअल वुड जनरली बी देयर एज अ प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस. सो ब्रेकिंग प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस, लाइक स्पेशली एन इंस्पेक्टिंग ऑफिसर, इज इजी बिकॉज यू हैव टू, लाइक, मतलब आईओ जो होता है, अगेन अ प्रोफेशनल बैकग्राउंड, तो इसके लिए बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजें पता होनी चाहिए. जैसे दे मेंशन दे हैव अ डेली डायरी बुक. ठीक है, उसमें जब भी कुछ जो भी डेली में होता है वो लिखते हैं. अगर एफआईआर लॉन्च हुई तो वो लिखते हैं, यहाँ से कॉल आया तो वो लिखते हैं, वो छोटी छोटी चीजें लिखते हैं. तो कोर्ट्स क्या बोलते हैं, कभी कभी मंगवाता है वो बुक, आईओ को बोलते हैं प्लीज गिव मी दैट डीडीआर ऑफ योर्स, एंड द पर्सन वो वुडंट हैव प्रिपेयर्ड इनफ, अभी तो कैरी नहीं कर रहा, कोर्ट सुना देगा। असली में कोर्ट अगर आईओ ऐसे आएगा बिना अनप्रिपेयर्ड, सुना देगा that this is the credibility, this is how you have worked, exactly this is how you must have also solved the case and the person is not guilty. So you have to prepare that way. You may have to take a diary and say this is the DDR, एक पन्ने में लिख दो तुम्हारे केस के बारे में और दे दो कि ये है DDR। उतना प्रिपेयर करके जाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। दैट्स द एंटायर पॉइंट ऑफ इट। उतना प्रिपेयर करके जाना पड़ेगा कि आयोग के लिए भी प्रिपरेशन के लिए तुम्हारे पास सब कुछ हो, ठीक है। दैट इज द एक्सटेंट ऑफ क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन। नाउ यू वुड नो बेसिक क्रिमिनल लॉ, बियॉन्ड रीजनेबल डाउट प्रोसिक्यूशन का बर्डन है और डिफेंस का बर्डन सिर्फ एक लूप होल निकालना है, टू ब्रेक एनी ऑफ दैट लिंक ऑफ द एंटायर चेन दैट द प्रोसिक्यूशन माइट हैव फॉर्म, जस्ट ब्रेक एनी ऑफ दैट एंड द डिफेंस इज सेफ। सो प्रोसिक्यूशन बिकम्स एक्सट्रीमली टफ टू ब्रीफ, समझ रहे हो उसको, एक्सट्रीमली टफ, क्योंकि तुम्हें इस तरीके से ब्रीफ करना है कि वो थोड़ा सा भी ना टूटे, कि अगर वो टूट गया तो डिफेंस ऑटोमेटिकली एक हायर पेडेस्टल में आ जाता है, ठीक है। सो यू हैव टू ब्रीफ in fact both the sides very well, ठीक है। क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन you have understood. Now it's your own prudence on how you cross. Now while you're preparing, you can prepare opening statement पहले से, you can prepare chief पहले से, but you can't prepare cross and closing statement, क्योंकि I will brief a particular witness in some way, तीर्था में do that same in some other way, correct। अब मेरे को नहीं पता, मतलब अगर जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक स्टोरी बनानी है, तो जैसे ये I'll again come back to the same example that we've been repeating. If you get bored out of it, I have other examples, बता देना। ये जो आशीष भत्तम वाला केस है, ये बंदा he ran off, I'm so sorry using the word बंदा, I'm just being थोड़ा सा informal. Anyway, the person ran to his sister in Mumbai. Okay, that's the plea of alibi that he used. Now for the prosecution to prove कि वो बंदा नहीं भागा बॉम्बे, वो था यहाँ पे, it's going to be tough. It's for sure going to be tough for me, like for me to go as the defense. अब स्टोरी तो यही है कि वो बंदा plea of alibi ले रहा है, ठीक है। अब वो कहाँ से कहाँ गया, मतलब वो ग्वालियर से गया, वो इंदौर से उसने ट्रेन ली, कहाँ से ट्रेन ली, बस ली, उसका पूरा ट्रांसपोर्टेशन उसने कहाँ से कहाँ, मतलब फ्रॉम पॉइंट A to B to C to D, कितने बजे बॉम्बे पहुंचा अपनी बहन के पास, कौन उसे लेने आया, ये सारे सवाल हैं जो आप क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन में पूछोगे, करेक्ट। अब हो सकता है मेरे जवाब, मैंने जो उसे बोला हो, मैंने बोला हो कि यू वरंट इवन देयर इन ग्वालियर, यू वर इन इंदौर, इंदौर में यू हैड गॉन फॉर सम बिजनेस मैटर्स, from Indore you took a train to Bombay and you reached early morning to Bombay, so your sister couldn't come to pick you up, you went through a taxi, there was traffic jam, and I explained this entire story. That is my story, कि ट्रेन से गए, वहां पे ट्रैफिक जैम था, तुम्हें पहुंचने में, घर दीदी के घर पहुंचने में 4 घंटे लग गए। That's my story of plea of alibi. If somebody else, for example Malika makes it, it will be different. It won't necessarily be, अगर वो मूड प्रॉप में बिल्कुल कैटेगोरिकली नहीं लिखा है तो it might be different. It might be कि the flight was taken or the person did not take it from Indore, that person took the train from Gwalior. It can be anything, it can be different, so the answers can be different, ठीक है। इसलिए क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन तुम पहले से प्रिपेयर करके नहीं जा सकते, क्योंकि तुम उतना ही यूज करोगे दिमाग जितना तुम्हें समझ आ रहा है, दूसरा बंदा कुछ और दिमाग लगा के आ रहा होगा, ठीक है। तो क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन, ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट। So what happens in a trial, once the trial starts, तुमने स्टोरी बना ली, तुमने ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट बना लिया, अब तुम क्या कर रहे हो, रिसर्चर के साथ बैठ के, क्या 4 लोग होता है, एक स्पीकर और एक रिसर्चर प्रोसिक्यूशन पकड़ लो कुछ दिन के लिए, और एक स्पीकर और एक रिसर्चर डिफेंस पकड़ लो कुछ दिन के लिए। ऑफ कोर्स डोंट स्टिक टू दैट, इंटरचेंज ऑल्सो, ठीक है। इट्स नॉट, मतलब वंस इफ आई एम अ प्रोसिक्यूशन का side, if I am handling along with one person and the opposite partners of mine are handling defense side, after a week or so I have to exchange it कि 4 लोगों का brainstorm हो for the same thing, it's not only 2 people, ठीक है। So if I and my researcher are thinking about answers, we are thinking about a story, then we are thinking about the questions that can be asked from the entire case sheet, क्या क्या questions पूछे जा सकते हैं, then there can be answers कि इसका क्या आंसर देंगे, इसका क्या आंसर देंगे। And the biggest benefit on doing this interchanging thing is, once I prepare for prosecution, I know where the loopholes are. So I'll try covering those loopholes. कि कुछ जगहों में जवाब ही नहीं होगा. मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक आई हैव बीन मेंशनिंग प्ली ऑफ एलिबाई, हो सकता है उस बंदे ने प्ली ऑफ एलिबाई यूज ही ना किया. ठीक है, सो वो था कहाँ उस टाइम पे वुड बी अ क्वेश्चन दैट यू विल हैव टू आंसर for that individual, and don't answer anything which is too extreme, which is not reasonably possible. ठीक है, don't say that he was hospitalized or मतलब something, you need to give evidences for it. ठीक है, so think rationally. मतलब hospitalized भी is also fine. Don't say something which is so stupid कि reasonably हो ही नहीं सकता. उस एक्सटेंट तक मत चला जाना. कवर अप करना, बट थोड़ा ठीक से करना जो ह्यूमनली पॉसिबल है. ठीक है, जैसे गाड़ी खराब हो गई रास्ते में, ये सब ह्यूमनली पॉसिबल है. बट तुम कहना कि गाड़ी खराब हो गई इसलिए 6 घंटे लग गए, तो फिर क्वेश्चन आएंगे गाड़ी कैसे खराब हुई थी जो 6 घंटे लग गए तुम्हें ठीक करवाने. सो डोंट से दिस. इफ यू हैव टू कवर एन एब्सेंस ऑफ 6 hours फॉर योर एक्यूज्ड, डोंट से वो 6 घंटे अपनी गाड़ी ठीक करवा रहा था. फिर वो ये पूछेंगे कि कौन सी गाड़ी थी, इतना क्या फॉल्ट हो गया. देन यू हैव टू गो टू दोज इंट्रिकेसीज. गेट माई पॉइंट. यूज अ वेरी रीजनेबल excuse कि कहाँ था वो 6 घंटे, if that is the loophole that is there in the prosecution. Now for example I am handling prosecution story, I fill that loophole in. कुछ brainstorm करते हैं, कुछ ideas आते हैं. जब हम interchange करेंगे, जो डिफेंस कर रहा था उसको डिफेंस के loopholes पता होंगे, and they might have covered it in a different manner altogether. So when we interchange, I will also use my own innovation along with the researcher who is there with me to cover the loopholes of the defense, and the other party will cover the loopholes of the prosecution in their own way. So we will have 2 or in fact 4 different ways of covering those loopholes. जो ज्यादा reasonable लगे, जो story में ज्यादा set हो, वो वाला solution लेके make the entire story. Did you understand this? Might have got a little complicated. तो अगर किसी को नहीं समझ आया तो please ask me. And also we have Rituparna here. She was a part of my team when we had gone for UILS trial advocacy. We went together. So if you have any doubts, we have her also. She can really help you guys with this. ठीक है, तो अब ये चीजें मैंने तुम्हें समझा दी. प्रोसिक्यूशन डिफेंस इंटरचेंज करके करना. ठीक है, जब तुम प्रिपेयर करना शुरू करो, ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट स्टार्टिंग में बना देना, उसका झंझट नहीं होना चाहिए. आई हैव मिस्ड टॉकिंग अबाउट द क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट. क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट हैज टू बी वेरी इफेक्टिव. अगेन, यू स्टार्ट वेल, यू शुड एंड वेल. ठीक है, योर एंडिंग शुड बी, अब you should understand, because witnesses have been prepared, each team will prepare the witnesses on their own way. They will have their own story. It might be of course a little common because moot proposition to same hai, but the stories, the loopholes, filling the loopholes and those fillers, everything might of course be different. Okay? When that happens, if such a thing happens, your closing statement can't be prepared beforehand, because closing statement will have to include all that happened in the cross examination. तो वो बनेगा ऑन द स्पॉट. तो पहली चीज, whoever speaker decides to do the close, और इसमें कोई ऑर्डर नहीं होता है जनरली. सो ऐसा नहीं होता कि हाँ, ये जरूर होता है दैट some competitions have it कि both the speakers at least have to, one has to start the opening, the person who starts, like A starts with the opening, A can't do the closing also, दूसरे को क्लोज करना. तो वो इस तरीके से जरूर कुछ गाइडलाइंस डिपेंड्स ऑन द रूल्स ऑफ द कॉम्पिटिशन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब एक ने ओपनिंग दे दी, ओपनिंग आई टोल्ड यू इज ऑलरेडी मेड. सो इफ देयर आर 2 speakers and one of them you know has the ability to have a pre-prepared speech and speak really well, so let them do the opening statement and let the other person whom you know will be able to do spontaneously वहीं पे उसको करने दो closing statement. That is your prudence. You have to decide who would do opening, who would do closing, and both are very essential. You can't miss any of it. Both are very essential. Closing में what you do exactly is you summarize all that has happened in the trial. ठीक है, तुम उसमें अगेन कितने भी इमोशन राउज करने के लिए अपने अच्छी लाइनें डाल सकते हो, बट योर एंटायर क्रक्स ऑफ योर क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट हैज टू बी दैट दिस इज द एंटायर केस, वी लुक्ड एट दिस एंड दिस विटनेस, ये यहाँ पे टूट गया, ये यहाँ पे टूट गया, ये यहाँ पे टूट गया. Then you can use a few cases to establish, for example, chain of circumstantial evidence. तुम तोड़ के आए हो, डिफेंस तोड़ के आया है प्रोसिक्यूशन का चेन ऑफ विटनेस या चेन ऑफ एविडेंस जो है. Then you can say that this evidence broke, this evidence broke. The entire chain of circumstantial evidence has to always point towards the accused beyond reasonable doubt, which has been failed in this case because There are so many possibilities. It doesn't prove anything beyond reasonable doubts, and therefore the accused should be acquitted. Now, when you're saying that the chain of circumstantial evidence should not be broken and beyond reasonable doubt hota hai, ye sab, there are plethora of criminal cases in which this has been adjudged by the Supreme Court. Use one or two of those cases. For example, अगर कोई medical examiner आया है, उसने तुम्हें गलत मतलब medical examiner छोड़ देते हैं, IO पे आ जाते हैं. IO has to, when he collects blood samples or any, जैसे weapon हो गया, weapon का sample उसने collect किया है, I told you it goes to a serological, it goes to a serologist, a chemical examiner who checks all of this, कि blood group सही है या नहीं, कितने दिन पुराना पानी में अगर पड़ा हुआ था एक weapon तो कितने दिन से पड़ा हुआ था, वो rust वस्ट देख के. Yes, so we have Panchsheel judgment. Of course, Panchsheel judgment is the landmark judgment. There is Panchsheel test, it's known as, for chain of circumstantial evidence. There are 5-pointer tests which shows कि chain of circumstantial evidence is complete or not. ठीक है? अब, for example, the chemical examiner is called and he or she is been cross-examined. उस time पे he says जो blood test, जो blood samples हमारे पास आए थे, जो IO ने भेजे हैं, वो 2 हफ्ते पुराने थे या वो they weren't sealed properly. अगर ऐसी चीजें लिखी हैं, so when a test sample is not sealed properly, very prudently, reasonably, what does it mean? It means that the police might have mishandled the evidence. If the police has mishandled that evidence, it definitely goes against the prosecution. It goes in favor of the accused. अगर ऐसे, I'll give you a very basic example. Rape का केस है. This is what happened in our trial also. Rape का केस है. Semen samples collect किए हैं और वो ठीक से जिस तरीके से रखा जाता है, it has to be sealed, it has to be covered nicely and has to be sent as soon as, like within 24 hours or as soon as possible to the forensic department, has not been done. If this hasn't been done, there is questions on the veracity of the entire thing. जो भी उसका reports आए होंगे उसमें veracity में question आ जाता है. So once that question comes, in your closing statement you can say that after cross-examining the medical examiner, it is very clear that the samples reached them late. Why did this delay happen? This is an unexplained delay by the prosecution or by the IO, because this delay can't be explained. It raises serious doubts on the credibility of the entire investigation that has happened. Did someone understand this, or did this went over your head? Because I can only see 1 or 2 people, I can't see many people on the screen, so I can't understand your. कोई सुन रहा है मेरी बात? वंशिका क्या लगा?
Yes, ma'am. So ma'am, you're basically saying that the police had tampered with the evidence.
Yes, Rama, that's another way of saying it. That the police tampered with the evidence. So once you tamper with the evidence, the credibility is reduced. अब जब cases बोलते हैं हम closing statement में ना, तो ऐसे बहुत सारे cases हैं जिसमें बोला है tampering evidence has to be proved in this and this extent. अगर delay हुआ है to send the samples, it still can be considered. There have been cases which say that even if there is delay, but if it can be explained or if it's a small delay, we can still consider that evidence. But then there are cases which say an unexplained delay, and if it's for a long time, then it cannot be. So according to whichever side you are and whichever side you are relying on, you can use that case in your closing statement. So when you say the medical examiner did give this statement that it reached late, but the IO has already explained that the sample reached late because of so and so reason, some credible reason. ठीक है, ये नहीं बोलने की छुट्टी पे चला गया था. That's not a credible reason. Some good enough reason कि 2 दिन का delay हुआ because of some band. For example, the pandemic only, if we take the example, it was lockdown couldn't have happened. Weekend का lockdown था, Friday को crime हुआ, हमने Monday को पहुंचा दिया, weekend का lockdown था, नहीं हो पाया. Forensic lab ही बंद था उस time पे, क्योंकि police is functioning during the pandemic. So something which is reasonable, ठीक है, something which is reasonable, give that as an excuse कि this is the explained delay, and then use that case. Like I mentioned, ऐसे cases हैं जिसमें बोला है if there is explanation to the delay that has happened, the evidence can be considered credible. So in your closing statement, you will use that case. That is how you do closing. ठीक है, I have from my side explained of opening statement, chief, क्रॉस, क्लोजिंग, इन चारों चीजों में कुछ भी डाउट है तो प्लीज गो अहेड, आस्क मी. I'm treating this silence as people have understood.
Ma'am, I had some questions.
हाँ जी अंशिका, go ahead.
Ma'am, do you decide beforehand within the team who will go and cross-examine which witness?
Yes. So, okay. So once you start cross, you have to, if you decide on crossing, you have to cross all the witnesses. If I decide on crossing, I have to cross all the witnesses. Majorly in competitions, that's what happens. You can't interchange. ठीक है. तो क्या होता है, एक काउंसिल जाएगा, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू गो गिव द ओपनिंग, दैट मीन्स आई विल डू द क्लोजिंग. That's according to the general rules of the competition. That's how it generally happens. You do opening, I'll do closing. अब chief of cross में आ जाते हैं, because there has to be equal distribution. If you do chief of all witnesses, if you take chief, you have to do chief of all witnesses, and then I have to do cross of all 5 witnesses. ठीक है. तो आप मतलब अगर हम दोनों सेम टीम में हैं और हम प्रोसिक्यूशन हैं, तो प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस का चीफ आप करेंगे, दूसरा आके उसका क्रॉस करेगा, फिर जब हमारे विटनेसेस खत्म हो जाएंगे, डिफेंस विटनेसेस शुरू होंगे, तो डिफेंस विटनेस का डिफेंस काउंसिल आके चीफ करेगा, फिर मैं जाके क्रॉस करूंगी सारे विटनेसेस को, एक पे एक सबको. ठीक है. दैट्स हाउ इट विल हैपन.
Also, ma'am, if a witness comes up with a very strong plea of alibi and say one of the team members has decided to cross them, and they just go blank and are not able to understand now what to ask him, what happens in that scenario? Do you have the option to not cross-examine a witness?
See, the basic rule is, of course, if you don't want to cross, you can, but please don't do it. Cross the witness. Please cross the witness. Witness मतलब इतना नहीं हो सकता कि तुम्हें कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा हो. Of course, the trial is not like moot because it is to think at that time on your feet. You have to be very quick. ठीक है. You have to be very, very quick. In the trial that we had gone to, Ritu and I had gone to, along with Shikhar and one of our seniors, Risha Mukherjee ma'am, when we had gone to the trial, what had happened is, हमारा रेप केस ही था शायद. हाँ, रेप केस था, रेप एंड मर्डर. That was the case. Now what had happened is there were 3 accused. ठीक है. एंड 2 accused जो थे उसमें, ये तीनों 2 cousins थे, एक दोस्त था उसका, एक दोस्त था उनमें से एक का. So there were 3 accused. Now इन 3 accused में से एक accused की gold chain मिली थी in the woman's house, in the lady who's the victim, उनके घर पे मिली थी. अब while explaining, one of our opposite team members said, like the opposite team, उनका defense था, they had prepared these 3 accused. They asked the accused to say that जो ये दोनों cousins हैं, उनके बीच में gay sexual intercourse होता है, and they had gone upstairs to that woman's house when she wasn't there. When she wasn't there तो छोड़ दो, they had gone there to have the sexual intercourse. Okay. Now these 2 are cousin brothers. But you as an individual with ethics can't point out वहां पे, अरे cousin brothers gay कैसे हो सकते हैं, या दोनों सेक्सुअल इंटरकोर्स कैसे. दैट्स अ वेरी स्टूपिड थिंग टू डू, बिकॉज हो सकता है ना, मतलब लीगली एथिकली गलत है, बट हो तो सकता है. इट्स नॉट अ नेचुरल इम्पॉसिबिलिटी. नाउ व्हेन यू कांट यूज दैट एज डिफेंसेस. नाउ व्हाइल यू आर डूइंग क्रॉस, उस टाइम पे जो जब हमारा क्रॉस, मतलब हम इनको क्रॉस कर रहे थे, तो शी फॉरगॉट ऑन व्हाट टू क्रॉस आगे. क्योंकि when this happened, it was out of a box idea. We did not think of something like this could come up. वो पूरा क्वेश्चन का जो फ्लो था मिस हो गया, कि अभी समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं पूछूं क्या, ये क्या हो गया, ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था. उस टाइम पे यू कुड हैव सेड, लाइक द क्वेश्चंस कुड हैव बीन, कि वहां पे जाके क्यों किया, जो कमरा लॉक था और किसी और का घर था. What kind of relationship did you share with her? समझ आ रहा है. You won't, so you have to be very prudent. You can't think like, अरे 2 भाई थे, how can they be gay or how can they have gay sexual intercourse, is not your way of thinking. This way of thinking would only develop through practice, and you have to practice a lot. Your researcher will, अब बकरों को उठाओ अपने कॉलेज में, अगर दोस्त हैं सारे बैचमेट्स को उठाओ एंड रिसर्चर को बोलो इसको ब्रीफ करो. ठीक है. अब रिसर्चर विल ब्रीफ द पर्सन, यू विल क्रॉस एग्जामिन द पर्सन. इससे दो बहुत बड़े बेनिफिट्स होते हैं. व्हेन यू क्रॉस एग्जामिन, यू हैव प्रैक्टिस क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन, दैट इज वन. दूसरा, द रिसर्चर विल अंडरस्टैंड विच इज द मोस्ट कॉमन ब्रेकडाउन पॉइंट. कौन सी ऐसी डिटेल है जिसमें ये टूट जाते हैं विटनेसेस, एंड फिर ब्रीफ में उसके हिसाब से जो विटनेस को आप ब्रीफ बताओगे उसमें उसके हिसाब से आप कंटेंट ऐड करते जाओगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगेन, जो ये 3 कजन्स थे इसमें से एक का मतलब ये था, ये दोनों कजन्स कैसे थे, इसका ए का चाचा चाची का बेटा था बी. चाचा का नाम दिया था मूट में, प्रॉप में, चाची का नहीं दिया था. ठीक है, अब उससे क्रॉस किया, पहले से क्रॉस किया, उससे पूछा चाची का नाम, और दूसरे को क्रॉस किया, उससे भी उसी वुमेन का नाम पूछा. इट वॉज नॉट देयर इन द प्रॉप, बट रितु हैड इंक्लूडेड दैट इन द ब्रीफ. तो व्हेन द पर्सन वाज आस्क्ड, ही न्यू चाची का नाम, और दोनों विटनेसेस ने सेम नाम भी बोला. क्रेडिबिलिटी फिक्स हो गई. तो यू नीड टू थिंक व्हिच क्वेश्चंस यू आस्क. यू नीड टू, अगर वो प्रैक्टिस सेशंस नहीं हुए होते तो she wouldn't have included Chachi's name because that was insignificant according to us, according to the mood proposition. But she added it. So that will only come out of practice. ठीक है, that is one. दूसरा, now that I've said this, there's one very important feature of a cross examination. You can request the judge's permission before you start that I want all other witnesses to leave. जिस विटनेस को क्रॉस कर रहे हो, चीफ कर रहे हो, वो एक ही विटनेस अंदर रहेगा, बाकी विटनेसेस चले जाएंगे. ये क्यों होता है? जैसे अभी चाची का नाम वाला एग्जांपल दिया मैंने, ए बोलता है, ए से ए, अगर सिर्फ ए है कमरे में, तुमने उससे पूछा व्हाट इज दिस पर्सन्स नेम, ही सेज सम नाम, रंजना वंजना कुछ बोल देता है ये ए वापस बाहर जाता है. फिर बी आएगा, जब बी आएगा उससे पूछोगे, अगर वो सब कोर्ट में ही रहेंगे तो उसको पता चल जाएगा ए ने क्या आंसर दिया. So that is why there is a section for this you can use ki in camera you can question one person at a time and have all the other witnesses out of the courtroom during one person's cross examination. This you have to do with the court's permission. So when you start with the cross, you go there and you ask for permission, that I would request the permission of the court to allow me to do this like cross examination of this individual alone and let the other witnesses go out of the courtroom. So that is one way of cross examination.
Ma'am, I had just 2 more questions. Apart from the Indian Evidence Act and CRPC, are there any other resources you can suggest for someone who's a beginner and has not studied criminal law? Matlab, where to start, and also what is the format of the eliminations? Do we only have to give opening statement?
I'll tell you this. Now, very strangely, I'll answer the elimination question first. Very strangely, our college does not take elimination of a trial like a trial. It takes the elimination as an moot court elimination. So you prepare a contention. ठीक है, बट वहां पे जो सवाल आएंगे वो ट्रायल जैसे आ सकते हैं, वो मूट जैसे भी आ सकते हैं. इन द सेंस वो बोल सकते हैं कि ये किस केस में दिया है, इसके क्या एविडेंसेस थे, इसके क्या विटनेसेस थे, इसकी क्या एक्सप्लेनेशन है, वो पूछ सकते हैं. बट यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर अ कंटेंशन एंड गो. दैट्स हाउ यू गिव ट्रायल का एलिम इन आवर कॉलेज, बिकॉज विटनेसेस नहीं मिलते, ये सब कौन मतलब वो करे, तो सिर्फ एक कंटेंशन प्रिपेयर करके जाना होता है. तो क्लियरिंग द एलिमिनेशन इज इजी. You have to prepare a contention and go, so it's easier. Ab the other part that you asked about resources. Now with respect to criminal law, I would always say that start with the BEAR Act. ठीक है, तो BEAR Act में evidence में specially पहले evidence से शुरू करना, because that is easier. CRPC might be a little tricky for you to start from. So I'll suggest start with evidence. Open the evidence का BEAR Act. Look at the sections. सो बेसिक चीजें समझ लेना कि विटनेस की डेफिनेशन क्या होती है, एविडेंस की डेफिनेशन क्या होती है, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट अलग अलग टाइप्स ऑफ एविडेंसेस होते हैं, इसको बेसिक अंडरस्टैंड कर लेना. इफ यू हैव डाउट्स इन दिस, ऑफ कोर्स गूगल इट आउट, यू विल फाइंड आंसर्स. देयर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ पेजेस दैट विल गिव यू एन आंसर टू दिस. अब अगर चेन ऑफ सर्कमस्टेंशियल एविडेंस वगैरह समझना है तो उसके लिए केसेस हैं, ठीक है. बट आप जब BEAR Act पढ़ने लगोगे इसकी भी एक्सप्लेनेशंस आपको मिल जाएंगी, ठीक है. तो पहले BEAR Act खोलना, इंडेक्स देखना. इंडेक्स में फॉर एग्जाम्पल डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंस, ठीक है, ओरल एविडेंस, आई विटनेस, इन सबके ओरल एविडेंस के अंदर ही मिल जाएगा तुम्हें। इन सबकी मतलब वो दे रखे सेक्शंस, चैप्टर्स हैं of oral evidence, of documentary evidence. There are chapters. So you read the section, you will understand what it says. So for example, plea of alibi के लिए train ticket लगती है. Train ticket is a government document. And government document is always presumed to be correct. Till the time it's not said or it's not, मतलब अगर मैं defense हूँ तो मैं बोलूंगी ये टिकट है और मुझे उसके आगे कुछ बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, because ticket it's presumed by the court that it is correct. The prosecution will have to come and say this is a fake ticket, that या फिर ये बोलना पड़ेगा कि ये टिकट लेने के बाद भी उसने ट्रैवल नहीं किया. ये बर्डन उन पे शिफ्ट हो जाता है. तो जो ये बात है कि गवर्नमेंट की चीजें जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं दोज आर कंसिडर्ड करेक्ट और दोज आर प्रिज्यूम्ड टू बी करेक्ट is again mentioned in the chapter of documentary evidence in the Indian Evidence Act. So once you read your proposition, you read your facts, then you open the act and then you realize अच्छा मैं कौन सा evidences है इसमें. अच्छा chemical examiner की evidence है, मतलब medical evidence है, that is expert witness का एक section है. अच्छा ये इसका है, अच्छा ये इस section में आता है. तो उस तरीके से अगर signature है किसी का, you have to find out the credibility of it. Sections are there for that. So you figure out what are the sections that you require. There's a dying declaration का section which is very commonly used. Dying declaration है तो again dying declaration का section कौन सा है? Section 32. वो कहाँ पे, उसके बारे में क्या लिखा है, तुम वो खोलोगे पढ़ोगे. ठीक है. Plea of alibi I told you. I think I'm just very doubtful. या तो section I think section 11 या 10 9 10 11 में से एक है. अब alibi के लिए भी वो खोल के you will read कि alibi मतलब तुम्हें समझ आ गया कहीं भाग गया बंदा, तो you will open that section, read, understand. उसके बाद if you want go ahead search on Google, but सबसे अच्छी book for criminal law, personally if you were in the college I would have recommended Ratan Lal and Dheeraj Lal any day. There are books on cross examination also. वहाँ पे Supreme Court के authors की book है, I think Justice Sudeep or something वहाँ पे है, I just do not remember. There is a book on cross examination. Its title only has cross examination, so that's another book that you can use. Then for understanding, Ratan Lal, Dheeraj Lal is the best. To understand IPC, you have PSA Pillai, which is an easy book. For understanding evidence, there is Batuk Lal. Again, Ratan Lal, Dheeraj Lal will be a tougher read. Batuk Lal is easier. जो भी ऑनलाइन मिल जाए, अगर पढ़ के समझना, इतनी ज्यादा डिटेल में जाना हो तो you can go for that as well. If you don't want to read any books, SCC is always there. Search that section. There are Supreme Court judgments जिन्होंने, there is for every section there is a Supreme Court judgment where they have explained the entire section का purpose, how to find it, उसके essentials, exceptions, सब कुछ. So you'll understand उस तरीके से भी, और बहुत articles वगैरह भी हैं. ठीक है. And if you have any doubt with respect to this, of course you can contact me or any other of your 5th year 4th year seniors who are studying criminal law. We have studied criminal law already. 5th year में हो जाता है criminal law, 4th year पढ़ रहे हैं. तो if you want you can contact any of us as well. ठीक है. कोई और डाउट?
Thank you. No.
और किसी को भी डाउट नहीं है? Okay. I actually did not think that try would have been so easy. I'll just explain the entire process on when you, if you get selected, what you have to start preparing from. एक हफ्ते में पहले तो अपनी स्टोरी बना लो. Prosecution, defense की चारों बैठ के बना लेना please. Be united when you prepare as a team. It is very sad to see very good people in a team together still not performing well because इसका ये काम अच्छा नहीं है, उसका वो काम अच्छा नहीं है, या ये सारे जो अपने भेदभाव होते हैं वो प्लीज नहीं करना. चारों बैठ के स्टोरी सोचो कि प्रोसिक्यूशन वो यहाँ पे गया, फिर इसके बाद ये किया, इसके बाद ये किया. हर मिनट की डिटेल होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज 1 मिनट रह गया वो लूप होल बन जाता है. सेम फॉर डिफेंस. मेक एन एंटायर स्टोरी, ब्रेनस्टॉर्म ऑन दैट स्टोरी ईच डे. ठीक है. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होना चाहिए आपकी स्टोरी में जो बहुत ज्यादा एक्सट्रीम है. लाइक आई सेड अबाउट दोस 2 people, brothers being gay and having sexual intercourse, is just too little extreme. Of course I wouldn't say मैं उसे क्रॉस क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि वो मतलब I can't just go and say अरे ऐसे कैसे, वो नहीं कर सकते. That is valid, it can be done. There's no मतलब naturally जो चीज हो सकती है, मैं I can't go and question it. But उसके मतलब इस तरीके से बनाना चाहिए स्टोरी, क्योंकि कुछ जजेस बोल सकते हैं तुम तो ओवर ही बोर्ड चले गए, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. तो हैव समथिंग रीजनेबल टू दैट एक्सटेंट ऑफ इट. उसके बाद जब तुम एक्सचेंज कर लेते हो, फिर 2 साइड पकड़ो, एक रिसर्चर एक स्पीकर एक साइड चला जाए प्रोसिक्यूशन के क्वेश्चंस बनाने और प्रोसिक्यूशन का रिसर्च करने. दूसरा चला जाए डिफेंस में, इंटरचेंज दैट। मूट, ट्रायल, एडीआर, हर जगह टाइमलाइन हमेशा काम आती है कि इस टाइम तक हम ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट बना लेंगे, इस टाइम तक हम ये कर लेंगे, इस टाइम तक हम ये कर लेंगे। कीप अ डेडलाइन फॉर योरसेल्फ, डिवाइड योर वर्क, इट विल मेक थिंग्स इजियर। ठीक है, जस्ट लाइक अगर 2 हफ्ते बाकी हैं तो 2 दिन के बाद ही आफ्टर एलिमिनेशन स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन। जैसे मैंने बोला था प्रैक्टिस करने, आपका रिसर्चर ब्रीफ करेगा, आप उसको जाके क्रॉस करोगे। प्लीज डोंट बी देयर एट द टाइम ऑफ ब्रीफिंग, यू कांट बी देयर। एंड ब्रीफ के टाइम पे 5 मिनट 10 मिनट उसमें रूल्स होते हैं, एक मतलब जितना टाइम दिया जाता है एक इंसान को ब्रीफ करने के लिए, उतना ही टाइम से रिसर्चर शुड प्रैक्टिस, एंड यू शुड ऑल्सो टेक उतना ही टाइम टू क्रॉस एग्जामिन। ठीक है, अगर 5 विटनेसेस को एग्जामिन करने के लिए आधा घंटा है, दैट मीन 6 मिनट्स ऑन एन एवरेज फॉर ईच पर्सन, तो यू शुडंट गो ओवर 5 while you're practicing. That should be your ability and you should be able to break the witness. तुम्हारी भी प्रैक्टिस हो रही है, रिसर्चर की भी हो रही है। ठीक है, एक इंसान अगर तुम प्रोसिक्यूशन प्रिपेयर करना शुरू कर दो, प्लीज डोंट स्टिक ओनली टू द प्रोसिक्यूशन, go to the defense also, understand that as well. The other person also should understand prosecution as well. It's a team effort, you should understand दोनों की stories, loophole, and फिर उसको fill कैसे कर रहे हैं कि तुम दोनों की reasonability लगे। 4 लोगों की लगेगी, 2 researcher 2 speakers। जब इतनी सारी reasonability लगेगी तो जो भी story बनाओगे that will be reasonable enough, sound enough, it won't be stupid. So sit together, brainstorm. ठीक है, उसके अलावा हाँ, जो ब्रीफ जैसे हमने वो चाची वाली चीज बोली वो लास्ट में ऐड हुई थी ना, तो ऐसे ब्रीफ जो हैं लास्ट तक चेंज होते रहते हैं। ठीक है, वो लास्ट तक चेंज होते रहते हैं ब्रीफ्स, तो उसको अपडेट करते रहना। इट इज वेरी वॉलेटाइल, इट विल डायनामिक रहता है, ऐड होती जाती हैं चीजें, कम होती जाती है, ऐड होती जाती है, बट इट शुडंट गो मोर देन अ पेज। एज आई टोल्ड यू द रीजन, एब्जॉर्प्शन लेवल नहीं होता इतना। ठीक है, एंड द लास्ट पॉइंट बीइंग एविडेंस एंड सीआरपीसी के साथ बहुत फेमिलियर रहना, स्पेशली द प्रोविजंस दैट आर हैंडी टू यू। ठीक है, देयर आर चैप्टर्स फॉर क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन, एग्जामिनेशन इन चीफ, इन सीआरपीसी, so understand that in evidence there are chapters, there are sections which deal with particular evidences, so जो भी evidences तुम्हारे केस में है उनके sections तो at least पढ़ लेना। and हमेशा याद रखना जो starting के sections होते हैं किसी भी act में, किसी भी para act में for that matter, read that, understand the definitions before going to any other section. ठीक है, और क्लोजिंग स्टेटमेंट में केसेस के साथ साथ यू कैन से दैट दीज आर द एसेंशियल्स ऑफ द सेक्शन एंड दीज आर बीन मेट विथ, और ऐसी सब चीजें, यू हैव टू बी वेरी वॉलेटाइल. So a very good speaker is required for your closing statement. As I mentioned, it is at that moment when you prepare the closing statement. थोड़ा सा वो structure रख सकते हो. You can have a skeleton prepared कि this is the order that I will say, this is the way I will use my words. But you have to say ना कि इस witness ने ये बोला, वो तो उसी time add होगा. और उसकी साथ की explanation भी उसी time add होगी. ठीक है, that's all that I have to give as a brief of trial advocacy. We have had very good, we have Sachit Khurana sir who had done trial advocacy very nicely. They have won also. Akriti has done trial advocacy. Arsh has done trial advocacy from my batch. Akriti and Arsh, they have done trial advocacy. Then you have Shikhar, Ritu and I have gone as a team. I'm talking about people who are in college. ठीक है, and उसके अलावा we have had very good 2 seniors, Sachit Khurana sir and Abhinandan sir, who have done really good in in trial advocacies. We'll try to have sessions with them as well because I want कि हम trial को छोड़ ना दे completely. We need to have trial also so that I'll have it done. But इसके अलावा कुछ और doubt है क्योंकि परसों एक है elimination अपना trial advocacy का. I want people to come up for that. We are also planning to take another notice out of Amity Law School, Noida, another very good trial advocacy competition to start with. It's the first edition. So if you guys have any doubt, please go ahead. अगर किसी को criminal law में interest है तो trial is one thing that you should, थोड़ा सा भी interest है, just try it for once. You will love it. You will love it more than any other competition. कुछ है पूछने को?
The elections happen on individual basis and not as a team?
Not as a team.
Okay.
It happens individual basis. So you go question, like you give your contention. It basically that the same format that you follow in moods. एक ही जाता है एक बार में. और कुछ? Yes, Kirti.
Can we make things up for example, like, the person says that, I have an alibi. I was, like the example you were giving. So he claims that, he was in Bombay with his sister and he provides a train ticket and stuff. So can I just make things up? Like, one of my witnesses that, let's say the neighbor, he saw him that day. That, or maybe, the neighbor had a CCTV camera which captured him that day.
Okay. See, you can make things up till the time, two things. They are not unreasonable. They don't go against the facts of your case. And please make those things up which are important. I'll give you an example of another case, the trial ka facts that we had. One accused had injured his hand. ठीक है? And the case was of rape and murder, I told you. तो इस लेडी को सैक में बांध के ड्रैग करके किसी आइसोलेटेड बिल्डिंग में छोड़ दिया था, और वो भी आइसोलेटेड बिल्डिंग ऐसा जहां पे सिर्फ एक मुश्किल से एक लाइट कुछ थी और सब कुछ अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन था. ठीक है? तो from the prosecution side, I will say कि this person's hand got hurt because he was doing so much. He had to pull the person, he had to take her there. वहां पे इतनी सारी चीजें थी, उसके वजह से हुआ. करेक्ट. अब इसका एलिबाई क्या लगेगा? मतलब इसका एलिबाई था कि द पर्सन हैड गॉन फॉर अ जगराता समवेयर, सम अदर सिटी. तो हमने ये बनाया उसको बिकॉज फैक्ट्स में लिखा नहीं है. तो वी मेड इट अप दैट दिस पर्सन इंजर्ड हिज और हर हैंड while fixing the loudspeaker. ठीक है? We made this up. Now while we made this up, we made sure that all the other witnesses know. क्योंकि ये तीनों साथ रहते थे, तो तीनों एक्यूज में से तीनों को पता होना चाहिए ना कि एक का हाथ कैसे टूटा. अगर ज्यादा दर्द हुआ है तो इट्स वेरी प्रूडेंट दैट अदर टू पीपल शुड नो. तो दोज थिंग्स यू कैन मेक अप बिकॉज उसका कुछ उसके अगेंस्ट, उसके कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी कुछ लिखा नहीं है मूट में. But don't go too overboard. Only use made up things when you have to cover up a loophole, and when it doesn't go, it has to be reasonable and it doesn't go against your fact sheet. Keep these three things in mind when you make up things. Of course, you can make up things because it's an actual thing that is going on. तुम झूठ बुलवा सकते हो बंदे से, ठीक है? तुम मतलब टिपिकली जैसे होता है तुम सब कर सकते हो, but you have to be reasonable enough. It shouldn't contradict the moot proposition. And third, it should be only used to cover up loopholes, nothing else. Don't use unnecessary details because that's just too. उतना जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी कृतिका.
Adding up to the same, if I have to say something regarding, I'm cooking up a story for a witness, that's fine. Like it pertains to that particular person only. But if I have to say a fact, like forensic lab was open on that particular day and the moot prop is silent on that, then that can also be the case. The prosecution side comes and says the forensic lab was closed, and defense, being me, goes and says that forensic lab was open.
Okay.
So
now in a case like that, when you make up things, find out why will the forensic lab be closed. The forensic lab would be closed. कब होते हैं बंद? I'm so sorry, I'm very quite unaware of this, but forensic labs would be closed usually in a holiday, like a restricted or unrestricted holiday, one of those. उसमें हो सकता है maybe Sunday को बंद हो सकता है, but usually I don't think होता है, but ऐसे में substantially हो सकता है. Correct. Now if I have to say that it was closed, so I should be clever enough to take up things like rules हो गए forensic laboratory. They always mention, usually they do mention that this was the forensic laboratory, like Chandigarh forensic laboratory, this state forensic laboratory, नाम mention कर देते हैं. उनके rules में देखो, उनका पूरा कैलेंडर आता है, जैसे कोर्ट का कैलेंडर आता है, इस दिन बंद है, इस दिन छुट्टी, इस दिन खुला, वैसे आता है. Search for it. When was it a holiday? Why was it a holiday? Take those printout of the pages, present it to the court, say it was a holiday. If you have to say it was working, then again the same thing. इसका उल्टा कि खुला था, अच्छा फिर से निकालो वो चीजें. So you have to be very clever to go to that extent. This will only come with practice to understand कि मैं ये भी excuse दे सकता हूँ. और फिर the lab was closed or lab was open is the excuse you want to give. तो उसका उल्टा evidence I should always have. That is how you prepare it.
perfect, ma'am. Got it, ma'am.
ठीक है? Somebody.
Ma'am, with the permission, can I add something?
Yes. Kirti, just a second. I'll ask Ritu to add whatever she wants to because.
Sure. See, with respect to this making up part of it, just to give you an example, so in our prop only, there was this so from the defense side, in the moot prop, it was written that the 3 accused were at Ambala when this crime happened. All right, but the thing was that there was an unaccounted gap of around 4 hours. Now for that, for us, what we did was, we also, in the prop, it was provided that their car broke down. Now to show where these people were for 4 hours, we made up everything. But then we absolutely broke those 4 hours down to the very minute. Like we took out the address of where these people had gone in Ambala. Then so an invoice was provided to us in the prop. So
हाँ,
we took out
बिल
Google
दिया था।
Maps. We took out Google Maps and then from the जहाँ पे जगराता हुआ था वहां से हमने गराज का एड्रेस निकाला. फिर how much time it takes from there at night, what we searched up to the exact minute कि अगर उस घर से 15 मिनट लगा, कितना टाइम लगा होगा उसको to fix the car, what the problem with the car was. And like for example, if you just come and tell them, if you just brief a witness, you just say that your car was kharab, the opposite counsel can say, okay, what was wrong with your car? So if he says
We had
"Mera
gone to that
carburetor
extent.
kharab,"
We
so he
had
says
gone to
"Mera carburetor kharab tha," because in the invoice it's written that there was one changed carburetor. So the opposite counsel can ask, "Acha, what happened? How did you know it was kharab?" Now, as a layman, do you know what your car does if the carburetor is kharab? So you have to research till that extent.
कि कार्बोरेटर क्यों खराब होता है, वो कैसे, उन्हें कैसे पता चला? अच्छा, तो तुम जगराते के बीच में गाड़ी के पास क्यों गए? अगर तुम वहां तक पहुंच गए, रात को तुम्हें क्यों पता चला? जगराता चल रहा था, तुम गाड़ी के पास क्यों गए हो? तो उसका भी हमने ढूंढा कि दे वांटेड टू गो आउट फॉर अ स्मोकिंग ब्रेक. द कार मैकेनिक आल्सो वाज इन देयर हाउस फॉर जगराता. दे वर वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स. तो ये लोग गए, इन्होंने गाड़ी चलाई कि इन्होंने सोचा जगराता चल रहा है, यहाँ पे स्मोक करेंगे तो रिलेटिव्स पकड़ेंगे, थोड़ा 10 मीटर इधर जाके आ जाते हैं. तो तब गाड़ी चलाई, गाड़ी जैसी ऑन की तो आई थिंक लाइट ऑन नहीं हो रही थी.
Lights were flickering. Yes.
The lights were flickering. Now lights flickering is a sign of the carburetor not working. So that's how we linked it, and we said because he is the car mechanic and he was one of the defense witnesses. So we said वो कार मैकेनिक, फिर उसने अपनी गाड़ी से थोड़ी सी हमारी मतलब बैटरी में थोड़ा चार्ज डाला, ही हेल्प्ड इट. एंड देन फिर वहां से मैकेनिक को बोला गैराज खोलने, अपने मतलब मैकेनिक ने कॉल करके वहां पे किसी से गैराज खुलवाया. वो बंदा कहीं दूर रहता था, वो वहां से यहाँ तक आया, उसको इतना टाइम लगा. हमने एक एक मिनट फॉर दोस 4 hours कार्बोरेटर चेंज करने में हार्डली टेक्स हाफ एन आवर, बट वी हैड टू डिफेंड 4 hours. तो इतना दूर है, इतना इसके लिए लगा, इतना इसके लिए लगा, सब किया. दैट इज द एक्सटेंट वेयर यू हैव टू रैशनली थिंक कि स्टोरी पूरी कैसे बनेगी.
Right.
And then I think Vanshika had also asked ki what happens if the samne wala comes up with a very random plea of alibi, what do you do? So this Sachit sir had said that you cannot go there with a plan. Like you can't be very rigid in the questions that you will ask. Like you can have a basic outline obviously, but then at the end of the day you have to listen to them, you have to pay attention, and then you have to know your prop well enough to know that what they are saying actually kind of contradicts what's given in the prop. So on the spot you have to be very quick. So one mistake that our team did is that we were very rigid, as in like there was a set number of questions, and
there was a flow, there was a set flow,
and I say we did not deviate from there. So that shouldn't be the case.
That's the example I told you where वो जो gay sexual intercourse and the person paused, froze कि क्या अब मैं क्या पूछूं.
Don't get thrown off. I say be ready for anything. And also from the prosecutions, when you're going and questioning the defense witnesses, don't just assume that they will come up with the same story that you've gone with. What you have gone with is your version of events. What they are coming with, they can have an entirely different story altogether. So while you may also incorporate some questions which can break your defense witnesses, also be open to the possibility that you will have to come up with things on the spot. Make sense? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kirti, you had a question.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, for the MCS selections, ma'am, like the eliminations, for that we have to prepare a contention. You said that. So, will we have to do the cross examination or present the opening statement or nothing?
कुछ नहीं. It's you have to treat the fact sheet जो trial का है as a moot prop.
Okay.
And make a contention. For example, whether the accused has done this offense or not. जब तुम contention बोलोगे तो बोलोगे वो यहाँ पे था, उसने उसकी plea of alibi गलत है, उसका ये गलत है, वो गलत है, circumstantial evidences हो गए, accused should be held liable. That is how it's done.
And ma'am, if we want to come as researchers, then
Again the same thing, for trial you'll have to come and speak. Normal moods के लिए हमने researcher का memo बनाने के लिए कह दिया, but for trial you'll have to come and speak.
okay, and just present that contention and speak about जैसे opening statement में है everything.
जैसे कंटेंशन में अगेन यू हैव टू सी ओपनिंग स्टेटमेंट, ये जो मैंने आपको पूरा प्रोसेस बोला ये होगा ट्रायल में. एलिमिनेशन में यू हैव टू गो एज अ स्पीकर इन अ मूड and go there and say this is my contention, this is what I'm going to argue, these are my sub arguments, and I say that this plea of alibi should not be held maintainable. Why is it not maintainable? Because ये false था, ये false था, ये false है, जैसे fact sheet में लिखा होगा ट्रायल के, and then you come out. So you treat that trial का fact sheet as your moot proposition for the elimination alone. But when you prepared for the elimination, remember that you should know few sections of the CRPC. Like I mentioned, there's an entire chapter on cross-examination, chief sections है सारे, पढ़ लेना है इसको. Evidence, जो important evidences हैं तुम्हारे केस में, उसका Evidence Act से section पढ़ लेना. उसके साथ साथ IPC का provision, अगर rape हुआ है तो section 375 and 376 automatically comes in. So that has to be learned. In that same way, ये तीन चीजें जरूरी हैं जानना even for the elimination. Because they also know at the end of the day you're going for a trial, you should have knowledge of criminal law, so they will test you or they may test you for that. I'm not guaranteeing, but usually it does happen.
Right,
Okay?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good enough. Do we have any other questions? नहीं है?
Ma'am,
हाँ जी राम.
ma'am, what is the objective of a witness turning hostile witness, ma'am? Because if seen when a doctor, I mean, suppose in a situation I'm examining a doctor who conducted the postmortem report and he says something which is beneficial to the other side. In a sense, he turns hostile witness. But I have the postmortem report where everything is written, ma'am. So how exactly is it? What's its objective, ma'am?
I'll tell you. Now hostile why they make is actual cases में भी hostile होते हैं and hostile witnesses को संभालना मुश्किल होता है. For obvious reasons, you know why it's tough going to be. जो तुमने जिस witness को brief कर दिया वो जहाँ जाके वहाँ पे hostile निकल जाए, it shows your ability, it shows your art of advocacy if you can manage a hostile witness. And don't worry, if you are given a hostile witness, the other team would also be given a hostile witness. So it's to see how well you manage. Now, for example, the one that you gave the medical examiner and it going against the very thing जो उसने खुद रिपोर्ट में लिखा है, ठीक है, तो फिर तुम उसको, क्योंकि as a prosecution when you bring a person like this, an individual who's a medical examiner, you're telling why do you want the person to say जो मैंने reports में लिखा है वो सही है. अगर वो इंसान वहां आके बोलता है गलत है, then you have to cross examine him or her. Hostile witness you will cross examine, you will say what are the reasons why you wrote wrong here, ये इतना गलत क्यों है, so were you misleading the court, and those things. So that is how you will handle. Now any person can go hostile and the only objective is to see your art of advocacy. And actually may people go hostile because of the money reasons or any other threat. People usually do go hostile. It's very usual for witnesses, especially at the trial stage, to go hostile. You would have seen that very famous Jessica Lal murder case, all the witnesses went hostile.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's your art of advocacy, how you manage उस time पे.